Hey folks, it's Brad LeDrew at Western GM in Drumheller, Alberta, Canada. And today we're looking at our very first 2020, you can see it, Denali HD Dual Rear Wheel, a dually, also known as a truck with hips. And let's start with the important stuff here. Let's pop the hood. When you see this emblem, you know what you have. A legendary Duramax diesel with the Allison transmission. Pretty straightforward. Put your hand in right here, slide across. Here we go. The engine compartment. If you're not familiar with the 6.6 liter Duramax diesel, there's over 1 million of these on the road in North America, and it produces 445 horsepower and 910 foot-pounds of torque, and that's really important. Something we changed the other year when we went to this redesign, the air comes in through here now, you can see, comes down, around, swirls in here, goes across into your air box. In the past, our trucks, like some of our competitors, are sucking up the air from in under the truck, and you know, you're slobby on the road and all that sort of stuff. What's nice is that if it's raining out, this will just drip the water right out through here, and I'll try to do this one-handed. If you're parked under a tree with leaves and stuff, you can take this out and very easily clean it yourself and put it back in. There we go, locked back in. Now this just landed, so if you're a keen observer, you'll notice we don't have the chrome tow hooks installed yet. That'll happen when we do the pre-delivery inspection. But I really want to go around this vehicle, talk about all the highlights of some of the changes from the previous generation to this generation. So obviously up front, it's all the LEDs, headlights, marker lights, signal lights, and fog lights. You can see we also have the proximity sensors, so that's your beep, 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 beep sensors in the front as well. You can see this beautiful chrome grille. You notice here, we've got a camera here, we've got a high mount camera there, and if we look under the mirrors, we also have the cameras under the mirrors. So we know that this dual rear wheel, for the first time, has got surround vision camera as well. Okay, moving on along. This truck is all about its capabilities for raw hauling and towing. And here in Alberta, we have a lot of ranchers, you know, cattlemen, cattle ladies that are hauling around their horse trailers, hauling around their cattle trailers, and this is a truck that'll get all that done for you very easily. You can take a look here. We got the Michelin tires, nice chrome, polished chrome wheel, Denali HD badging. This is the new full-length GM 6-inch oval board in chrome. And if you notice how easy this is, I'm going to put one foot here, okay, other foot here, and now you're in the back of your truck. Very, very awesome, no matter your age. Really easy way to get something into the back of your truck. I love that GM has taken this texturized, rubberized coating and moved it up so high on the body as well. You can see along down here, it's still all the way down here, okay, across the body. Again, helps protect your body on gravel roads and all that sort of stuff. And this 6-inch board does a lot of that as well. You notice this leading edge is even protected by this new step. So something that's new for the dual rear wheels as well, as you can see, we've got the plastic shrouding. So you don't get that raw metal edge line that's going to get stone chipped and rust over time. So that's awesome. Notice some nice touches in here. You can see the focus, baby. GMC right in the light. I like that, looks sharp. You can see here we've got the bigger and deeper corner step, so now you can put 2 feet in here or a really big steel toe boot. So 1 foot there, you got a handle here, now you're in the back of your truck. Pretty straightforward stuff. You also have the sonar park assist sensors in the back as well. Guys, I'm getting a bit of wind here. Hopefully you're not picking that up too much on the camera. So if you excuse me for a second, I'm just going to lie down, and yeah, there's gravel here, of course. But this is an important thing. So if we look up under this truck, you got 2 really awesome things that you get with a 3500 HD GM, whether it's a dual rear wheel like this or a single rear wheel. You get a 12-inch ring gear in the back of this truck. And that is a huge thing, because now, say if one of our competitors, they talk about they have a little more torque than us, they have a 10.5 or 11-inch ring gear, and what that does in the back of their truck is it downgrades the torque to the wheels. You get 100% of your torque to the rear wheels with our trucks. If it's a 3500 HD, it's 11.5-inch ring gear in a 2500, okay? Another big thing is that this rear differential, it has a G80 auto locking, and that's the key word, is auto. So when these wheels spin, it locks them together so they spin in unison, and it's automatic. With our competitors, you can imagine you're out in the field, you're in forestry, you're bouncing around and you're in some really bad slop or something. You've got to try to push a button on your dash as your truck is bouncing up and down. Super difficult. That's why GM goes with the Eaton's heavy duty G80 auto locking rear differential. Okay, stand up, brush the gravel off my pants. Now, when we go into Denali, you know we're going to have all the latest features as well. So, you've probably heard before, but you can have a trailer system where you can have the camera inside your trailer and a camera on the back of your trailer, and a GM system will digitally stitch it together and still give you surround vision and a backup camera behind your trailer, which is pretty cool. We have the multi-pro tailgate, and if you haven't seen this in action, this is a really easy way to use it. And there you go, you're into the back of your truck. I apologize, I don't know why the camera's not focusing very well right now. But there you go. Depending on your age and stuff, you've got this handle you can pull up as well. Just pull on this, goes back down. You can see we got wiring inside the box. We see we got a power outlet in the box as well, and we've got the lighting. We've got the factory fifth wheel gooseneck package. And you can see the Denali factory spray and liner. You know it's a factory spray and liner because of the Denali logo. If you're into tailgating, I mean, not too many people, but there's a kicker accessory to put speakers in here if you're into that. But pretty straightforward. And she's all back together. And again, I'm doing this one-handed walking around a truck. You can see it's not too hard, not too difficult. Another nice improvement is the DEF tank filler is here instead of being under the engine, which is great. Okay, under the engine compartment, I should say. Obviously, we're running with a modern key, so, excuse me here. You can see with our modern key, so we've got push button start, of course, but we have these proximity sensors. So when you walk up to the door, you just touch this once, it unlocks this door. Double touch, it unlocks all 4 doors. Oh, and we got the stereo going too loud in here. Let's turn that down, a little YouTube on the radio, Bono singing there. So, when you go into Denali, you get an exclusive interior and you get this higher grain leather. So yes, it's leather, and you might say, oh, well, an LTZ or an LTZ in Canada is got leather interior as well. The grain of this leather is a higher grain leather, and you can kind of see that it's a little bit of a different texture, like it's larger, like the other one is very, very smooth and not as supple or as soft as this one. So with the Denali, you get, again, top dog Denali, you get this exclusive high grain leather interior. You can see here we've got a headrest in the back, which we never had in for the center headrest for the center person. You can see here we've got seat back storage. Just catch hold of the seat anywhere, pull straight up, and now you're in the back. You can see you've got the GM all-weather floor liners in here as well. And a lot of dealerships cut this along this line here. If you're at a dealership and you're buying a new truck and you see that they've cut this all along instead of tucking up and under where it's supposed to be, get them to order you new ones, because then all this water here will flow back and it'll just soak into your carpet, and that's why this is here. So really nice. A little bit of extra storage back here, your winter front as well. Just catch hold of the seat anywhere, pull it straight down. We have, you can see back here, a little bit of connectivity with an extra USB-C, USB and a power port as well. Fast USB-C charging is really nice. We've got the heated rear seats as well for the littles in the back, or if you're in Canada, your mate's in the back. So you can see in front, nice little quick overview. Moving on down. So when we talk about the Denali exclusive supple high-grade leather, you also get this high-grade leather on the handle here on the side. You can see it's a very soft, really nice. You can see the stitching on the door, the chrome. With Denali, you also get real wood. So this is real wood, not faux plastic piano something. It's real with the chrome accenting. You can see the Bose premium audio system. You can see you've got the 10-way power memory driver seat. So you can have your 2 settings here and, whoops, come on, focus. And your easy exit setting here as well. And your passenger seat is also a 10-way power passenger seat as well. Moving inside real quick. Oh, you see Denali badging right on the door sill. So real quick, some of the amazing things they've done with the new truck is this. So you've got the Auto 4x4 in an HD truck. So our half tons have had this for a while, the Auto Track system, but now you've got Auto 4x4. See it flashing up there? Now it's an Auto 4x4. Push too high, you'll see it go, and switch to too high here. Boom. We recommend that if you're on gravel roads, light snowing outside, that sort of stuff, to be an Auto 4x4. Maybe it's raining. If you're just on regular asphalt, be in 2-wheel drive, get the best possible fuel economy, right? Right here, we've got this new jog dial. GM spent 2 million hours of testing on the Chev and GMC product to refine this. So when I turn this dial, now it goes to a trailer mode. If I turn it to the right, I've got a normal and an off-road mode. So the off-road mode is going to change the dampening on the steering and the throttle response from your gas pedal down below, and the shift points in your transmission. So again, you're not spinning out in mud and gravel and that sort of stuff. When you're in your tow haul mode, you're going to see it switch there. When you're in your tow haul mode, let's say you run into the gas station real quick, fill up with fuel, come back out, start up your truck. Your truck will remember that the trailer's connected. It'll remember that it's still in tow haul mode. You won't have to push any buttons. It's a really smart, easy to use system. Again, being Denali, we've got your forward collision alert and all that sort of stuff, your side blind zone alert, rear cross traffic alert. We've got your heated steering wheel. We're in Canada. Everybody loves that. You can see this really nice stainless steel material with the stainless steel here on the Denali badge. Moving on over. Also, you can see the push button start. You can see we've got the cooled seats with 3 different settings. We've got the heated back and bum or just bum, and again, 3 levels of heat on that as well. You've got your diesel exhaust brake. You've got your lane keep assist. So when this is on, this steering wheel will actually steer you and keep you in your lane. Okay. We've got the power tailgate down. Okay. GMCs have a power tailgate down. The Chevrolet product has a power up and down, so make sure you know the difference. And the GMC has the exclusive multi-pro tailgate, which I showed you. Easy to get into, especially if you're older. Really, really easy. Don't have to lift your legs quite as high. This enables the power inverter for the, I think it's 220 for this one, and the rear ones for recharging your, say, DeWalt batteries and whatnot on the job site. We've got the power sliding rear window as well. And you can see dual zone automatic climate control. And I mean, this is pretty straightforward stuff. You've got a nice 8.4-inch touchscreen display and a nice high definition screen as well. But I just want to show you how quick and intuitive and easy it is to do stuff with this. So we're on XM, back to 99.5, home, click on navigation. Yeah, I'm going to accept the terms and conditions for my navigation. You bet. Of course I am. Why wouldn't I? Go to map. And here we are. So again, you've got a home button here, you've got a home button here. I'll pull back a little bit. That's how you get around. So camera system, home, back to audio. You can see how quick and intuitive this is. But pretty straight, maybe you want your climate control to be digital and you want to do it instead of changing these dials down here. Whatever, really easy. But some of the awesome things here, your camera, you can see we've got the trailer bed view. So again, if you're fifth wheeling, that sort of stuff, you can see your pop-up gooseneck or your fifth wheel hitch and your trailer in the back. We can hit this arrow here and we can go to some of the other different views of the vehicle. So let's say this, right down the sides, and you can imagine how good this would be with the trailer hooked up. So pretty neat stuff. And then you can go to your surround vision here as well. So you also have some amazing stuff in here with trailering. So it'll remember different trailers that you have connected, and you can have them program them in. It's very easy to do. But the nice thing is it'll set your trailer brake gain and stuff that you've had set before. which is really important if you've got, say, a 4,000 pound little tiny boat versus a, you know, a 16,000 pound trailer that you're towing with maybe a classic car inside. So pretty cool that way. And also, if your trailer is connected to your vehicle and somebody unplugs it and tries to steal your trailer, the alarm on your truck will go off. And if you're subscribed to OnStar, it will also send you a text message saying that your trailer is trying to be stolen. And that's your trailer theft alert. You've got some nice things here with your My GMC app. So on your phone itself, you can be outside the trailer and test all the lights and all that stuff as well. You can see we've got 4G LTE Wi-Fi in the vehicle, your temp sensor, your clock here as well. We've got the new, yes, that's my beautiful head. We've got a rear view mirror, and then we've also got new your panoramic rear camera as well. So there is a couple buttons right here, so we can push this and we can change the brightness. Push it again, we can zoom this out or zoom this in, which is a really nice little feature as well. Or just flick this if you want to go back to the standard camera. Moving up top here, we can see we've got a sunroof. We've got your garage door opener here as well with a couple different settings, and of course your OnStar system as well. So pop it real quick here. There she be. A fast, a furious walk around on our first 2020 Denali HD Dual Rear Wheel, and talk about some of the highlights. And if you're in Canada here, last thing I'll say, that's where you plug her in. Right there. Oh, that's not the last thing I'm going to say. This is one of the best things that any manufacturer can do, and GM is the one doing it. This takes all the guesswork out of what your truck's payload and towing and hauling is. And as an example, gooseneck in this specific truck is 31,100 pounds of gooseneck fifth wheel towing. Pretty amazing stuff. Gives you your max tongue weight here of 4,665 pounds. Again, this is awesome. GM does this in all of our 2019 and newer body style pickup trucks, half ton and HD. So again, takes all the guesswork out of what your truck can haul, tow, conventionally tow, payload, curb weight, all of it's right here at your fingertips. So thank you, General Motors, for that. And that concludes another one take shoot here at Western GM in Drumheller, Alberta, Canada, by yours truly, I guess, Brad LeDrew. Have a great day, folks. Like, subscribe, comment, all that sort of stuff. Really appreciate your time. Cheers.